Hi fellow creative, you're welcome to my channel. I am Abdul. Today we are looking forward to designing this flyer in Photoshop. Please do want to subscribe to my channel if you are new to this channel. If you are a return subscriber, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate your efforts. Alright, so without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. Okay, so here we are in Photoshop. So first I would want to create my background for the design. So I'll do that by activating the rectangle to drag a square around the canvas like this. So let's change the color to pink, light color, red pink, because the child is a girl, I think so. So the color should be pink light color, you get what I'm saying? So this color looks okay. Let's make it dark a bit. Like that. So okay, now let's mask this. So let's first of all make this part of the background whiter, so we should mask it out. So with the mask tool, when you are using the black color here, when you brush around any part of the image, it will clean that image or it will erase that part. But when you toggle it and then it's on white, when you paint around that area, it will reveal it. So let's see what I'm talking about. So I'm painting with black, so you see what is happening. So that's how you can always adjust the opacity here to add more. You see, just do something random. So this is okay for now. Okay, so let's lock the layer and then import our first image to Photoshop. So let's put it at the far left corner. So let's put it at the far left corner of the design, just like this. So you see, so this, and then the color here is not matching. So for you to match the color of the flower with the background color, what you would want to do is you hit Ctrl U. It will open the hue and saturation menu for you. Then you can now adjust the colors in the way you want them. So first I would want to increase the saturation all the way to 100, and now I move this towards the right like this. You see, already you are seeing how it's affecting the color of the flower. So keep tweaking until you are satisfied with what you want. So you see, at this point you realize that the color is blending well with the background. So here I think it's okay for me. Then I can also Ctrl J to duplicate the image, reduce it, scale it down a bit. So we can right click and flip it horizontal. Okay, then now you can rotate it like this and position it just beneath here, so we get this nice background. So here at this point we are not really done with this, so let's import our second image, which is the image of the baby. She's sleeping, yeah. Okay, so let's resize it, scale it down a bit, position it around here. Now before that, let's separate the image from the background. To do this, activate your subject selection tool. It's around here. When you activate it, you select subject. So allow Photoshop to do its magic. Okay, let it sample the image and select it for us, then we can tweak it later. You see, it has selected the image but not really perfect. So to get here selected, go back to the object selection tool. Now activate the quick selection tool. When it's on minus, it's going to let's increase the brush size. So when you use the negative quick selection brush, it would, you see, it's taking parts, I mean it's deselecting that part. Okay, let's undo this. Now let's use the plus. Plus means add, so we are going to add part of the selection. So let's add this part of it, just like this. Okay, I think it's okay. So when you are done with this, go back to the subject selection tool. Now let's select and mask the image. When you come here, the viewport, make sure it's on overlay. Okay, then now you can use the refine brush tool, which is here. Okay, increase your brush size, zoom in to see what you are doing. Now reduce it a bit. Now just paint inside the crown like this, and it's going to do away with all the background color from the previous background of this image. Okay, just like that. So you can see that we still have the background color here. Still paint around those areas, and it will do justice to those parts as well. Okay, just like that. Same to here. Okay, so when you are through, when you are satisfied with the results, then click OK. Then now you can max it like this, and now you get it smooth. Now let's position it and bring it beneath the flower. Make sure it's like this. Okay. Now select the mask of the image, activate your brush tool. As I said, the black would erase part of the image, whilst the white would reveal part of the image. Okay, so when we brush around here, you see it's blending with the background. Most often that is how I do my background blending. There are several, some people use the gradients mask, some also use the eraser tool to do so, but I highly recommend you use the mask tool, because you can always go back and then adjust something if it's not working for you later in your journey of the design. Okay, so just play with it, make sure it blends well with the background. Okay, so now select the image. Let's quickly do some image editing, I mean some basic image editing in the camera raw filter. Okay, so first of all, I would want to increase reduce the temperature to make it more kind of blue thing. I'll increase the exposure a bit, the contrast I'll increase it a bit. I'll reduce the highlights like so. The shadow, I'll increase the shadow. We are taking out the shadows. The whites, let's boost the whites a bit. The blacks, let's bring in more black. Okay, so here's where the magic really lies. So let's add some texture to the image, and then the clarity is small. That's fine. Do not tamper with this saturation, it will spoil the image. So increase that like this, then it's okay. Just hit your enter and then go back to your, so you see what we are getting. Don't worry, we will do justice to this area. Let's go back to our files here, and then let's bring this color, this the lights effects here, position it around here, change the blending modes to screen. position it well around the subject like this. And already you see we are getting nice blend of the light on the subject. Okay, so lock this layer and lock the image as well. So let's draw another shape. Activate your rectangle tool, draw a shape around here, okay, like this. So at this point everything looks okay for now. So let's draw another shape beneath the other shape like this. This. Now double click the layer and then it will send it to the layer style menu. Activate the gradient to make sure it's on linear. Now this, make it 0, okay. Then now work on the color to suit your desire. I would want to go with this color here, like so. And I'll change this to this like that. Then I can now put in some inner shadow like this. Sorry, let's so inner shadow like this. Then we change the color to white. Let's change it to normal. The distance 0, size something like this. Increase the opacity a bit so you see what we are getting on the shape. So it's okay, don't worry, we can still work on the image or on the background. So select the background, okay, because it's like the background color is conflicting with the shape here. To do justice to that, select your background, select the mask of the background and then clean this part of the background and make sure you increase the opacity. Clean this part of it like this. Make sure you're not just cleaning but it's blending with the background just like that, you see. Then now you lock it back, position it well like so. Yeah, right. So alright, so at this point I would want to pause and tell you that please do well to subscribe to my channel. As you can see, we are not doing well in terms of our subscription. Do well to comment, like and share to other friends who might benefit from this video. So let's get back to our today's business. When you are done with the background like this, let's now write in our text. So lock this layer first to avoid distracting or make your life difficult. So activate the text tool here, then now change the color to this like this. Then now let's type. I'll go with Trajan bold like this. Then I'll type that, okay. Increase the size like this. Let's zoom in and see what we are doing. Increase the size like this. So I will want to mask this layer in the text layer. Activate my brush tool. Reduce the size like this. You can always tweak the brush size. Let's flatten the brush like this. And then let's clean here. Like that. Increase the hardness to 100%. Clean again. Like that. Fine. Now duplicate this layer again. Now we write my this, change the color to say this color. Position it here, reduce it a bit. Position it to satisfy your desire. So now duplicate this image again, bring it here, and let's type in and alright. I hope now you get a concept. So my dad and mom, you get what I'm saying? Now we are okay with the text here, so let's draw a shape. Make sure you are using gray color for this. Let's just add some reflection to the shape here, but I feel like it's looking too raw for me. Clip mask it to the shape like this. Now let's reduce the opacity like so. Mask it and clean the bottom part of the image. Let's send the hardness to 0. Send it back to its normal size. Increase the brush like this, and then let's erase these parts. Okay, so we are through with that part of the design. Now let's type in the title of the design itself. I'll go with this color here.
That's how far we have come as far as this video is concerned. Do well to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Please comment, share, so that other people can also benefit from this video. I am Abdul and I'm out.